What is going on, everyone? This is Rossi and welcome to some FIFA 15 player prediction video for you guys. I did this last year. It was very controversial, but I've done it this year with a bit more knowledge. This year I've actually watched a lot more football than I did last year because Man United being so shit, and that made me, had to make me watch some more football, to be honest, to get my yearly kick. So before we start the video, if you guys want to buy any coins, check out Coin Emporium and the link in the description. If you want the coins even cheaper, make sure you use the code RossiHD for 5% off. That Rossi is a muppet. He forgot to say how cheap they were. So today's episode we're going to focus on the Premier League, mainly the Premier League, and obviously a lot of these players, this is the league I watch the most, so this is why I've started with the Premier League. If you guys enjoy this, make sure you do drop a like and obviously show some love, and then I'll continue and stuff with your support, and I'll even put comments in here. So if you guys leave a comment now saying who should be from BBVA or who should be from fucking Bundesliga, then I'll put the comments on the screen as well to help you guys out and give you guys a shout out if you've got any channels. So starting off in goal then, this one was a bit controversial, but I felt like, I do feel like he has made a big improvement this year, and that's David De Gea. He was in Team of the Season most consistent, which means that a lot of people voted for him as being most consistent player throughout the season. I think he deserved a 1 rating upgrade. He's now made it into the Spain national team and made his debut for them, which is pretty awesome in terms of him and his career. So I think he deserved 1. Ignore the other stats and stuff. You guys can make up your own sort of shit on that one. Next up, this is a hard one to pronounce. Azpilicueta. I think that's a good pronunciation of it. I'm not too sure. This guy's had an amazing season, to be honest. I've enjoyed watching him. He come from nowhere to suddenly being like Chelsea's main choice right back or left back. He can play either way. He's a 77 usually, but I've upgraded him to an 80 with a rare card as well, which I think is pretty fair for next year, to be honest. And don't forget, he got a Team of the Season card as well, for you guys who do know. And the next one is Company, who also got a Team of the Season card, but I think he deserves an 87 at least, right? I think he's probably the best centre-back in the Premier League. Obviously, they won the league as well, so that's a big help. But Vidic was 87. I think Company, Vidic has gone now abroad into Milan and stuff, but I think Company deserves that big 87 upgrade. Well, it's not really a massive upgrade, but when you're 86 to 87, when you're that high end, that's a good jump. And next up is Gary Cahill, who's had a great season as well. He's gone to the World Cup with England. He's like England's main choice centre-back at the minute, I think, if that's correct. I'm not too sure. Well, with Jagielka. So I think he deserves a rating boost from 80 to about 82. I think that's very fair. 80 is quite low, I think, but he's done well. Fair play to him to get to the World Cup, and obviously good season with Chelsea. They nearly won the league. They slipped up a little bit, but they did some good shit. Leighton Baines, who's now England's #1 choice left back as well. Is he on a lot of teams' radars? Probably. Is he going to stay at Everton? I'm not too sure. I can't really comment on that. But I think he was an 83 before with an upgrade. And I've given him another 1 upgrade. So he's now, 83, sorry. So he's now an 84. I think that's thoroughly deserved. This guy is a great left back defensively. He can score free kicks, penalties. He's got a great shot on him. Great delivery as well. Very good delivery. And, Ashley Cole was 85 and he was our #1. Now he's our #1. He's had a great season. A Team of the Season card as well. He deserves an upgrade. Right mid is Raheem Sterling. Liverpool fans, Liverpool have had a great season this year. I can't knock it. I'm a United fan, but I can't knock how good your season's been. Raheem Sterling has been an amazing player. He's also gone to the World Cup as well. A very young lad. I think he's a 77. Is it a 77 or something? So I've given him a boost to 80 as well. He was very, like in Liverpool's games this season, if he was injured for it, people would be like, "Oh, that's a big loss," and that's a good reputation to have over your head for a young lad or any player really. And I think he deserves upgraded, player on FIFA 15 Ultimate Team as well. Next up, I know he's cracking on with age-wise, but it's the big Yaya Toure. Now, he is an 86, the same as Company, but I think he deserves that 87 upgrade as well. There seems to be a bit of a weird step between 86 and 87 that a lot of sorry about that a lot of players don't actually get to make, but he deserves it. He, guided City to winning the league. Very important goals, that big run at the last game of the season, and obviously the whole season. And his shooting's been upgraded for me as well. I've upgraded his shooting on here, and he deserves that big 87. This guy, even though he missed a lot of the season injury, he came back and he was amazing. He's had like 2 informs, he's had a man of the match, he's had a Team of the Season card on FIFA 14, which shows you he's had a pretty good season. It's been a pleasure to watch. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but when I watch Arsenal, Ramsey is a pleasure to watch. So I've given him a rating boost of, well, I've made him an 83 basically, which I think is a fair little fair judgment. If you guys think he deserves a little bit more, you can let me know in the comment section down below. It's pretty simple as that. But he was injured and he's come back and smashed it. And he smashed it at the start, but he missed that bit in the middle. But he still smashed it. Like, he's done a lot of wonders for us. He saw some banging goals as well. Left mid's not really an upgrade, so let me explain this one. So Hazard, yeah, he won Young Player of the Year, and he's had quite a few upgrades and informs and Team of the Seasons throughout FIFA 14. But I think he should stay at an 88. I wonder if they might have put him 88 this year. They might bring him down again, but I think he deserves maybe that 88. He won Young Player of the Year. But if he's 88, then I think, you know, Torre definitely deserves that 87, or Company definitely deserves 87, like I'm telling you guys, like I'm talking about. If you agree with me, you can let me know in the comment section down below. And the big final bit is the two strikers. Well, Luis Suarez, who has had an absolutely incredible season, scored like as many goals as Ronaldo or something like that, I'm not too sure. But for me, they upgraded him to an 88. I think he deserves that 90. I do think he's a world-class striker, and he's had an amazing season, one of the hardest leagues in the world, which isn't easy to do. So I think the 90 upgrade is necessary. I was thinking 89, but I was a little bit unsure about that because, you know, of all the stuff going on with Van Persie 89, is he better than Van Persie or not? You guys can make your own judgment on that, but I felt like he deserved a 90. And next up is Daniel Sturridge, who also made his first season for Liverpool. I think it was his first season, I'm pretty sure it was. He was an 82 rated and upgrade as well. I've made him an 84, which is thoroughly deserved as well. Guys, please excuse my Photoshop as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe for FIFA videos. I'm out. It's been a pleasure as always. Peace.